4 years of high school built upon 8 prior. These are the years in which we put so much time and hard work into. With each year brings its new experiences. And for one of this year's valedictorians, it means competitive chess, rugby, and even starting a rap group with his friends. His diverse range of interests, coupled with his strong work ethic, stems from his support from his parents, Satya and Monish Yeluguri. From these experiences and many more, he has developed intellectual vitality and the love of learning, traits he plans to take to college. Although his future plans at the moment are uncertain, I am confident he will succeed in any endeavor just as he has done here at Olentangy. And if you want proof, take a look at AEG, his rap group's SoundCloud and Twitter at Olentangy AEG. Now please join me in welcoming my friend and our 2017 co-valedictorian to the stage, Monish Yeluguri.
Trying to get everything in balance on us right now, see how that goes. I think we're good. Friends, family, class of 2017, and Tupac, thank you for being in attendance. I'd like to start my speech as any good writer who can't write an introduction starts their speeches by talking about how I came up with it. It all started 5 minutes ago. My mom texted me, "Hey, did you write your speech yet?" I went into panic mode. I went through the motions I picked up after 12 years of school. I opened Word, changed it to Times New Roman, size 12 font. It's about halfway through the MLA heading before I realized I'm not turning the speech in for a grade. For the first time in 12 years, I felt liberated. I felt like Dobby the elf after he finally received the sock. I felt like Kevin Love when he got traded to the Cavs. I felt unstoppable. With my newfound freedom, I decided to quadruple the margins and change the font to Wingdings. I now realize that was a mistake, and all I have in front of me is 20 pages of nonsense. So I guess I'm just gonna freestyle these next 2 minutes. Not actually freestyle, chill. I got no musical talent. I'd like to proceed by quoting one of my personal heroes. If it's flipping hamburgers at McDonald's, be the best hamburger flipper in the world. Whatever it is you do, you have to master your craft. That, of course, was legendary street poet and agriculture mogul Snoop Dogg. You've probably heard that sentiment before. You've only got one shot at life, one opportunity. You know, mom's spaghetti, arms are heavy, the whole deal. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life's too short to be content with second place. Olentangy has given us everything we need to succeed, and there's no reason for any of us to not be the best at what we do.
Yeah.
I would be remiss if I didn't thank a few people while I was up here. I'd like to thank my teachers who managed to teach me English, math, history, and most of physics. I'd also like to mention a few fellow graduates because I know I wouldn't be up here without them. Thank you, Billy Calkins, for teaching me chem during French class. Thank you, Nishanth Metacharla, for teaching me French during chem class. I'd like to thank all the coaches I've had over the years. Thank you, Coach Weber, for getting me in shape. Thank you, Coach Cox, for teaching me how to squat. Thank you, Jeff and Arnie, for not giving up on my forehand. And thank you, Coach Doyle and Schmidt, for teaching a random group of kids how to play rugby. I'd also like to thank my parents, who worked very hard to make sure I was afforded every opportunity they didn't get. Thank you, dads, for not checking my grades this quarter. Thank you, Mom, for dinner last night. It was delightful. I'd like to leave you with this parting thought. If a train leaves Union Station in Chicago, heading east at 70 miles per hour, and another train leaves Grand Central Station in New York, heading southwest at 40 miles per hour, how did the Warriors blow a 3-1 lead? Be the best, Olentangy. Go Braves.
Thank you to Rishikesh and Monish. Mr. Rafe, members of the Board of Education, it is with great pleasure and pride that I present the class of 2017 who have successfully completed both state and local requirements for graduation. Counselors, please call forward the graduates for the distribution of diplomas.